Well, hey guys, Brent Abel here at webtennis.com. What is going on out there today? I am still here in Captepera, Mallorca, Spain for played the World Cup, the team event last week, individuals this week. I'm heading home day after tomorrow. Looking forward to getting back home. It's been a long 17 days. I'm ready to get on that airplane and wing on back to the desert in Southern California. Anyway, what I've got for you today is a quick little discussion on those big epiphany moments, those big aha moments we get. And sometimes what's a problem, I used to have a little large problem with this. Maybe you still do, and I'm going to tell you what's now working for me. Before we get into it, in case you haven't seen it yet, I've got a free private video for you on what we need to do in 80% of our matches, which is spent between points and on side changes, right? What I've got is a 4 parts between points routine that I do that's really helped me get some focus, clarity, maintain concentration throughout the match. If you haven't seen it yet, it is free. Just go on over to webtennis.com when we're done here, and you can get immediate access to that video. So look, epiphanies. Aha moments. We get them all the time, whether we're watching an instructional video or maybe we're watching someone else play, maybe we're talking to someone, but there's from time to time this little boom that goes off and we go, man, like for example, that's how I want my forehand setup to look like, whatever it is. And too often what happens is you get the epiphany and it's so clear, the vision is so crystal clear that we think, aha, I've got it. This is now going to be part of my forehand. And the reality is the aha moments, the epiphanies are literally maybe 5% of the overall learning curve. And the mistake I used to make was I'd get the epiphany, I'd get the aha moment, and I just think it's in there. I'd go out there and maybe for a day or two it might have some success, but eventually the learning curve would just start to fall off for whatever reason. And, I just go out there and look for something else. Well, this doesn't work. And so what I've discovered over the years, over the decades, is that this reality, 5% of the learning curve, is that initial brilliance, is that initial clear vision of that epiphany. And if you stay with it, the learning curve is not a gradual straight line up. It's kind of all over the map. You're up, you're down, you kind of flatline for a while, you feel like there's no improvement, and what do we normally do? Screw it, this thing doesn't work, so I'm going to go look at something else. And that's when you just don't make any progress. So here's my advice, is that once you get the epiphany, and assuming that this really makes a lot of sense to you, go out there and just stick with it and just accept the reality of that learning curve not being a straight line, gradual straight line up. It's going to take you some time. I don't know how long it's going to take you, but it doesn't really matter, because if you stick with it, you'll be in that tiny minority of players who will do that. And whatever that epiphany was a while ago is now going to become a reality. So get the right information, get the epiphany, and just stick with it. And it's inevitable. You're going to get the result you want. All right, look, want to hear from you down below. Any comments, any questions, remarks, whatever, let me know in that comments area. And again, if you haven't picked up that free video I've got for you on the 4 parts between points routine, go on over to webtennis.com. It's free. Drop in a first name and email address, and you'll get immediate access to it. With that, guys, thanks for hanging out. As always, we got to get out there and help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.